Hey there. Today I wanted to talk about what is currently going on collectively on Earth for many souls. So, what is going on exactly? On one hand, like our heart, for the ones that you are ready, is really opening up, and by uh, like saying that, so it can open up, we have to face old wounds and old things from the past, why we actually closed our heart before. Like what happened in our childhood, like memories from past lifetimes. So it's really time when we are on one hand like gaining this unconditional trust in the universe, and that everything is taken care of, that everything is divine and everything is as it should be. And on the other side, like there is a part of us, that there are so many fears, and like I call it like negative creator, like creating like these stories, this part of us, our like mind, that was like trying to protect us in the past because of the things that happened to us. um, and if something weird happened like with anyone that we were in contact with, it was like, no, something is wrong, you have to be careful, like you cannot trust this person. Like this. So what I wanted to say with that is, um, try to go deeper, like why are you not trusting, why, like what is behind that, like what is this, like what you are feeling right now, like what is opening up for you, like which experience from the past are opening up for you, like what kind of memories are getting up to the surface. What I can say for myself is that lately I have been dreaming a lot as well. Like I'm waking up at 4 a.m. every day, and I'm like, what is going on? Like when it's 4:00, I'm up. So it's funny, and it's just the way of my spirit, like showing me how I am connected with natural rhythms, because at 4 a.m. the energy is really high, and then I do my meditation and my other rituals, like writing down my dreams, understanding my dreams more, understanding myself more, like really understanding my subconscious mind and subconscious mind in general, how it works, like I'm really getting to know like the fields of and the parts of me that I always knew that they were there, but I was not paying attention so much to them. And now it's like you have to pay attention and you have to put energy in all that, and you have to balance things from the past, so you could be in your heart again, like open your heart, and so you can be in your essence actually. Because of these fears, then we suppress ourselves, and we are not expressing us in total, like what we mean, what we think, what we want, everything about it. So it's a really interesting time. And what I wanted to say also about the heart, I wanted to share my own experience, and it is connected with this lifetime. And it was really important for me to understand that. What was like this point of my life that I closed my heart? What was the reason? So I can say for myself that when I was a child, um, the thing was like with every child is like that, like you are unconditionally trusting, you are unconditionally believing, you're having faith all the time. There is like you are everything that you are thinking about and dreaming about, it's possible. There is no limitations. So by saying that, and with that being said, is also like for me to observe how like the children, how we are suppressing that in the children around us, and how we are not letting them to dream and to be what I want to be. And for me, the most important point, like in my life, why I closed my heart was um, because like I was unconditionally trusting and unconditionally believing that things are gonna change. The things that they were like really hurting me in my childhood, because I didn't have my father around, and I didn't have my mother was working a lot as well. And like I was having this faith all the time that things are gonna change, you know, and that everything is gonna be different. And there was a point, you know, that this inner fire of yours, like you are fighting it, like whatever is going on, like you're believing, you're trusting, you're fighting, like you're putting everything in that direction. You know what you want, you're doing things from your heart, but then like something can happen that really kill that fire inside of you. So what happened for me was that like I got a feeling, like all the time when I was a kid I have this feeling that I'm too sensitive, I feel too much and blah blah blah, also giving me the feeling that I'm too much. But by saying that, being too much, I want to tell you that you are never too much. If you have this feeling that you are too much for someone, that you cannot express yourself, that because you're gonna be too much, what I can say by that, and I want to share that with you, is that why I'm saying that you are never too much, because like you are just being in your essence, and if this feels too much for the people around you, this actually means that you are opening stuff for them that they cannot handle. So actually, by being in your essence, by being in your heart, by expressing yourself, like you are triggering them. And because they don't want to look into their stuff, and because they don't want to like see their own wounds, see their own pain, and face with their pain, they rather project that in you, and they just say that you are weird and that there is something wrong with you. But they are not seeing their side of the story, and they are not seeing how they are participating in that. So yeah, for some people the easiest way is just like, you are weird, like there is everything good with me, but like I don't have any problems, but you are the one who is weird. So yeah, this is also really important for me to share with you, like just know that you are never too much, and that your essence is not too much. And why I'm saying that, because when we really are in this heart essence, in our energy, this is opening things for other people around us. For example, I was like this on this Friday, I was out with my friends after a really long time, and we were in the city center, and we were laughing and having fun, and we just went to the toilet, and we were just like talking exactly about what I'm saying right now. We were talking about sensitivity, and how they always told us that we are too sensitive. because they were not facing their own emotions and what is going on with them. And we were making jokes about it, like how to face that, and you know, how to still be in your essence and accept them. And we were making this joke, like you um, robots and things like that. Like, but it was not a judgment like that they are like robots, but it was more about seeing what is going on, and actually how we are all accepting, like expecting from ourselves that we are going to handle everything, that we cannot feel things, and we just have to be strong and blah blah blah. But the biggest strength is to feel and to face your emotions, not to pretend that you are strong. That's not your biggest strength. So, yeah, it was really interesting. We just went to this public toilet and we were making jokes and really laughing. And there was like on the toilet, there was like other girls and actually the cleaner. And because we were in this hard essence, and because like we were like really expressing ourselves and really being in this feeling of joy, like these girls like were really like observing us, like what is going on here, who are they? They're weird. And as well, like this lady that was working there was like, are you done? Are you gonna leave this place? You're not alone here, like this this energy. uh, and it was like really interesting, and it was lesson for all of us, because we are really, everyone, we are stepping into our essence, and we can be happy. Like why we couldn't be, like why are we triggering you if we are happy, you know and if we are in the feeling of joy. So this was a kind of lesson for us, like to allow ourselves to be in that essence. And I really admired my friend that she said to the to the lady, I'm sorry, I just need more moment for myself, I have to clean my hands and everything. But it was like amazing how we went, like we were in this like joy energy, and just somebody came there and wanted like totally suppress us. And I'm not feeling good, and that's why I don't want you to feel good as well. So yeah, it like I feel like that collectively we are really going through that stuff, and we have to know that we are in when we are in this like high frequency vibe, and when we are doing things from our heart, we are opening things for other people around us as well. So yeah, just to be aware of that, and to be aware as well that if we want to integrate like our essence more, like we have to make space for that. And like the life is really pushing us like into the direction to really face the past wounds, the past feelings, memories, like that we really face that, because by facing that and by healing that, we are making space for the new things, to step into the new, and to open our hearts more. And like I can feel like for myself when I'm going through that, and when I'm going through the biggest wounds, like my own wounds, my soul wounds from this lifetime, from other lifetimes, like it's like these two part of me. One part of me is like really strong, and I have been working on this for years, because I've been working on myself, like my spiritual self, like for years. And it's like this unconditional trust and doing things from love. But there is another part of me, Like there is a lot of fear there, and like all the fear that is there is coming up to the surface because like also I'm opening up so much and I'm stepping into that, like the new energy. And it's like you are remembering, you know, the things that that were the reason why you closed up your heart. And with that comes fear. If I'm gonna open my heart again, am I gonna be hurt again, you know? And um, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you and to encourage you to really not be afraid and to really trust yourself and to let go of these old beliefs, you know, because like beliefs, for example, that you cannot trust people, that you know that you cannot open up and blah blah blah. But like what I can say by that is when you are stepping into new relationship or when you are working on your own relationship with like friendships, you know, with your boyfriends, girlfriends, um, it's really important, you know, to see how you are participating in something. This is the first thing that I want to stress, that it's really important. And like what I can see for everyone, like, are you really trusting this person? Like a lot is going on right now around trust and building that trust, and that this trust doesn't depend from the outside world, you know, because what is the most important here is trusting yourself, your instincts, your emotions, what you are feeling, what you are going through. And if I go back to the point that I was talking about when I was a child, you know, because they were giving me the feeling that, you know, I'm too sensitive, that there is something wrong with me. And in that moment, I was like, I cannot fight anymore, you know, and I gave them the power. And by doing that, I suppressed my emotions and what I was feeling, and I closed my heart. So it's really simple, and I think it's a simple experience that can show you how and why you close your heart, because like because of your loved ones around you, and because you don't feel appreciated, because you don't feel that you can be yourself with them, you know, and that you can express yourself. So now it's a really important time that you give this to yourself, you know, that you give this space to yourself, that you allow yourself to express, to tell what you feel, to tell what you are going through to the people that you love, and to also tell them like that you need support if you need it. You know, that we are not playing, that we are always, you know, strong, and that we can do everything by ourselves. When we are going through something so big that we are going through right now collectively, like the support is a really important part of the journey, you know. Sometimes we just need to feel that we are not alone. And um, actually what was the reason also that I wanted to do this video is to tell you that you are not alone. And if you are going through similar things and you are feeling similar things, that you know that you are not alone. And even if you don't have like friends or people that understand you around you, um, when you will be giving this space to yourself and this love acceptance to yourself and who you are, more and more people, that will appreciate you will come into your life, because um, it's just like how it's within, it's without. And if the life is showing us that the people are not appreciating us or seeing us, is actually showing us that we are not doing that, because most of the time we are like treating ourselves how we were treated. And I really wanted to tell you as well, like, treat yourself nicely, nurture yourself, um, like really put love, energy, like, towards yourself, and just be yourself. Because when you, like, with every step that you're gonna do that, you're gonna be actually stronger. And I know that it feels like, she's just talking about love and light and blah blah blah. But what I'm trying to say, if we want to step into that and like step into love, like, we actually have to face our shadow. We have to face our wounds. We have to face what is inside of us, because this goes both ways. We cannot open our hearts if we don't look into the reasons why we closed it in the first place. So I think that this is it. This is what I wanted to share today. And I wish to all of you a beautiful week. And I'm really excited. I'm going to travel, like my gypsy spirit inside of me. I haven't traveled from December, and now I'm going to travel again. And I'm leaving on Friday. And I hope you are spending your vacation like somewhere, I don't know, on earth, exploring something beautiful, something new as well. And I'm gonna try to do more videos like this. Love you guys. Bye.